There are different ways that we experience reality. We can experience it from a distance. We can experience it right up close. We can experience it like flying overhead in a plane. It's just an experience of reality, right? Morning walk, episode 94. And how fast a tide does turn. Last episode, no access to Uluru, doing it from a distance. Today, sunrise at Uluru, close enough to touch. Thanks for joining me. Let's take a walk, have a chat. Colours in the sky, hey? Man, it's gonna be a beautiful day. Wow. I'll give you the recap if you didn't see episode 93 at Uluru. Basically, when we arrived here on Monday, it's now Sunday morning. When we arrived here on Monday, middle of the coronavirus, they just landed a plane with a few people on it from a coronavirus hotspot. And of course, like, Indigenous communities extremely susceptible to something like coronavirus, because if it gets in there, the health, provisions in those communities just isn't good enough, and it'll cause havoc. So they really had to make sure it didn't get in here. So the locals got really angry. The plane wasn't supposed to land here, and it did. And so they just blockaded the park. And it literally, the blockade started at 1 o'clock. We arrived here around 4:30 in the afternoon, so we travelled 5,000 kilometres to get here, and the park was closed. But fortunately, a few days later, after the plane redeparted, they reopened Uluru, and we've been able to have the most amazing experience here. Like literally touching the rock. This place is so special, so spiritual. And so yeah, the tide will turn, right? We had no idea if we were going to get in here or not. And yet, here I am. Sunrise, sunset a few days later, as close as you can possibly get. And there it is, first sunlight on Uluru for the day. Wow. Obviously I do get a lot of water here sometimes. That's a very large little runoff. It's super dry out here. There was a little bit of rain just a couple of days ago, but it literally hasn't rained in months. Of course, it doesn't rain out here a whole lot, but they've basically had a drought in the desert for the last few years. It's nice just to face into the sun and just to feel that warmth on your face. The way the sun just glints off the leaves. It's such a spiritual place. So sacred, right? Even for someone who's non-Indigenous, I find this place extraordinary. We've all got sacred places, right? To some extent. Even if you're not religious. I'm not religious. Spiritual, yes, but religious, no. No. We've all got like places and things that are sacred to us. We need to cherish those and protect them. The fact that for so long, decades, we ignored the wishes of the traditional owners here for this amazing, sacred place of theirs, which literally for thousands, tens of thousands of years has been a critical part of their culture. I just don't know how we could do that. How we could have done that. I guess like you think about the thing that is most special to you, most important thing to you, and how that would feel for someone to like take that from you and hold it so you can see it, but then say, you're not allowed to touch this anymore. This now actually belongs to us. You can look at it, well, it's kind of yours, but we're going to like decide what happens with it. It's terrible what we did. It's good that we finally made it right. Always better late than never. All you can hear is the crunch of gravel underfoot and the wind. So, whatever's going on in your world right now, remember there are different ways that we experience reality. We can experience it from a distance. We can experience it right up close. We can experience it like flying overhead in a plane. It's just an experience of reality, right? That experience doesn't define you. It's the presence that defines you. It's the way we let that experience just wash over us that defines us. We're pushing on today, heading for Kings Canyon. I really appreciate you joining me today. This has been special. Here it is. Sunrise on Uluru from right up close. Whatever you're getting up to today, have a good one. I'll see you next time on the morning walk.